In this lesson, we'll learn 12 new words and 2 rules. So first, we'll start with Rule 9. Rule 9 indicates where the L sound, like how the L sound connects with other characters, right? So I'll show you right now. So let's use la, right? La plus la. This equals to la la, la la. As you can see, when you split it into half, this part stems from rule number 9, right? So when you connect it, I'll write it larger so you guys can see. When you connect the la, so pretend that there's stuff above it, there's words above it, and there's words under it, right? It just turns to this one. It just turns to this part, right? It just turns into this. That's rule number 9. That's applied to here, right? Okay. Now we'll write the rest of the characters. Luo. Okay, by the way, from now on, I'm gonna stop writing the blue line because I feel like it's making it too messy. I'll still write it and when you break the characters and when you, only in part 3. So I'll only write the blue lines in part 3. But in the other parts, I'm afraid that it might make it too messy. So I'm not gonna write it anymore. And you guys should probably know how to differentiate them already. So. Le le. Li li. Lo lo. Lo lo. Lulu. Last but not least. Luo luo. La la. Le le. Li li. Lo lo. Lulu. Luo luo. Now we'll move on to rule number 10. Okay. Rule number 10. This involves the letters of ma. So rule 10, similar to rule 9, it follows the same rule. But the only difference is in rule 9, you have this one going to the upwards, right? You have this upwards facing vertical line. Now in rule 10, this vertical line that used to face upwards now faces downwards. That's the only difference. So I'm going to write the 6 characters now. Ma. Mama. 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 Momo. Mimi. mo, mo mo, mo mo, mu, mu mu. Last we have mo, mo mo. Mama, mo, mimi, mo, mu. Oops, forgot the dot. Okay, I have the dot now. Mama, mimi, mo. Now I'm going to erase this and we'll move on to part 2 of our lesson, which involves adding words up and writing actual Manchu words. It has a meaning. A plus la, ala. Ala. A plus la equals ala. Ala means mountain. Second one. Do plus lo equals dolo. Dolo. Dolo means inside or within. Okay, and then we have Alma. Alma means lake. Lata. Lata. Lata means slow or clumsy. Now, fun fact, in the Beijing dialect, there's also a word called lata, which means the same thing. So, there's a lot of Manchu loanwords in the Beijing dialect, right? In the old Beijing dialect. So in Beijing, you can call someone lata. Say you're very lata. That means that you're very clumsy. And now that's a loanword from Manchu, given historic Manchurian influence in Beijing. Okay. Lata. Ga. Gala. Gala. Gala means head. Head. Gala means head. Last we have ama. 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 Plus ama. Ama. Ama means dad, father. Ama. Okay, now we will be breaking words down. Okay. And first it will be 剥了. 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 剥了 means rice. And then we have 鹅墨. 鹅墨. 鹅墨 means one, right? Well, mu means one. Then we have 马路. 马路 is a liquor bottle. Okay. 马路 liquor bottle. Okay, and then we have 污染. Ula. Now, Ula means river, large river. For example, the Amur River, right? The border between China and Russia is called, in Manchu, it's called Sakhlian Ula. Sakhlian Ula. Sakhlian means black. Ula means big river, the big black river. Okay? Okay, now, building onto this, another fun fact is that, you know the Sakhalin Island in Russia? That word also comes from Manchu, which means Sakhlian. So, black, right? So Sakhalin Island, actually, the name for it comes from Manchu. Ula. Okay. Ula means large river. Nimaha. Nimaha means fish. Nimaha. 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 Nimaha means fish. Haluda. Haluda means perchance. Haluda. Okay, I'll write it down here. Haluda. Haluda. Haluda means perchance. Then we have aliko. Aliko means tray. Aliko. Aliko means tray. Last we have tala. Tala means plain, right? So like a grass field, like, you know, plain. Tala. Tala. Plain. Right? And that'll be the end of today's lesson. Thank you for watching.